Well, keep going. Okay, so let's keep going with part three. Okay, maybe this one is a little bit more challenging. So you can think for every question that I ask, you have some seconds, so like 30 minutes to 1 minute. You can think if you need, of course, make your answer. Okay, let's see. Do you think most electronic devices are user-friendly? Do you think most electronic devices are user-friendly?
I can get it.
Okay, let me paraphrase. Yeah, let's talk about this. In part three, if you don't understand the question, you can ask the examiner to paraphrase, so it's okay. You can say, could you please paraphrase it? This is the way that you can ask. Could you please paraphrase it? And then they make it simpler. I mean, user-friendly means easy to understand, easy to use. Do you think most electronic devices like I don't know, mobile phones or like any electronic device, computer, software, so everything, okay? I mean, do you think all of them are easy to use or easy to understand or no? Some of them like confusing and you can't use them. I mean this. This is the paraphrase of the question.
Can you paraphrase it? Can you paraphrase the question for me?
I just did. I just did it. Okay. Let me do it again. One more time. Okay. I said, do you think most electronic devices are user-friendly? The paraphrase is, do you think every just electronic device like mobile phone, computer, anything when it comes to technology, okay? Do you think all them are easy to use, are easy to understand, or no? Some of them are confusing. You need to learn how to work. Maybe some people don't like technology because it's not easy to work with. I mean this.
I don't know. I don't get about the technology. Can you
Okay.
example some of the technology do you mean?
Let me say, for example, because we need to make our answer, so let me help. Some modern gadgets, gadget is electron. For example, phone is a gadget. Okay. Some of them are really easy to use. Like, for example, you can easily just, I don't know, update it, use it. Some of them, no. For example, when you want to work, I don't know, the function is really confusing. You want to download something, it's not easy. You want to upload something, it's not easy. Okay. So I mean this. So you think nowadays, these days, technology is user friendly. It means everyone. For example, my father can easily use me when it comes to just, when I talk about my brother, me, we also use it easily or no. You feel like that technology can be confusing sometimes. Let's see.
Uh, in my point of view, uh, the technology, for instance, mobile phones or computers can be easily for teenagers and children to use it, and they know how to use it instantly whenever they change into the new phone or just use their phones. They could know everything about that devices. But for some elders, like my grandparents, even though for even though the easiest things like updating the phone, she always asks me to do it for her, and I think it's really hard for elderly to use the technology.
Yeah, so it's not really user friendly when it comes to older generation. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Yes. Okay, now we can divide this answer into two parts. So you to just, this is part three, so you can speak a little bit more. So you know that the number of questions are fewer than the part one, so you have more time to talk about. Okay, well, from my perspective, in my opinion, that's good. Okay, so in my point of view, yeah, okay, it's good. I think my point of view, of course, we use it, okay. But if you want to make it more natural, because you know, the way, of course, it's formal, but it should be also natural. Maybe, in my opinion, for band seven, from my perspective, for band nine. So, in my opinion, or from my perspective. So you can have these two phrases when you want to express your opinion. Okay. Technology such as you don't need to say, for example, or for instance, okay, now, such as technology such as mobile phones. So we have a good phrase that is such as, or computers and computers. Are very easy for teenagers and children to use. So it's okay, I keep it. They can quickly understand, figure out how to work, how to operate. Let me put this here so you can see. Figure out how to operate a new device. However, for some older people like my grandparents, even simple tasks such as updating, even simple tasks such as again, for example, updating phone. Let me put this here. Okay. Updating can be difficult. They often ask me to do it for them. And I think technology is not very user friendly for the older generation. That's it. Good. Okay. In band nine, technology including, including technology, including mobile phones and computers, they are maybe easy, okay, to understand. I want to say that very easy to understand for teenager. I have a good phrase, extremely intuitive, extremely, yeah, intuitive for example, teenagers and children. So this is a good phrase that you want to say that is very easy. Okay. Easy to understand. Okay. You can say easy to understand. Let me, easy to understand, to figure out. So have this phrase. It can be helpful. Okay. Extremely uh, intuitive for teenagers and children. They can easily, do you remember I told you if you want to say easily, you can say effortlessly. Okay? Learn, use. I have a good word. Adapt. Yeah, you know this word. Adapt to new devices and quickly learn how to use them. However, you have another phrase in contrast. Both of them are good. Older people often have difficulties, struggle. Struggle with something means have difficulty. Struggle with.
Yes.
Yeah. Struggle with means to have difficulty. Yes, they normally struggle with even simple tasks like updating a phone. They usually ask me for help, require, ask, assistance, Help. It's your choice. Help.
Assistance.
Yes. Ask for help. That's it. Okay. Therefore, technology is less user-friendly for the elderly. Less user-friendly for the elderly. Okay. Are you ready to make it again one more time? Just you can, let's see. Now I want you to take some notes if you need, and then if you're ready, you can make it one more time. Just don't use the combination of seven. One of them, choose this or that.
Okay.
Yes, let's go.
In my opinion, technology such as mobile phones and computers uh, is easily for children, for teenagers, for us to access it quickly and easy to understand it. Uh, However, it requires assistance for elderly to use it, and they are struggling with them. For my for instance, my grandparents always ask me uh, about updating the mobile phones, and they keep struggling with them every time they use it. So they always ask for my help, and I think it be less user friendly for the elderly.
Great. Okay, that's it. So this way you can easily improve it. Now you had both of them, like, somehow some phrases from just band seven, some phrases band nine, but it was totally good. Okay, this way your answer is like natural and like smooth. Okay, that was really good and I liked it. Just, maybe it's easy for teenager or to access. So if you want, it's easy to access. If you want to add this, why not? And it requires assistant that was really good and I liked it. So total again is like 6.5. Great. Okay. Well, and let's keep going with that next question. Okay. Do you think parents should control what internet sites their teenagers use? Oh, it's about your parents. Do you think your parents should control?
No,
I
absolutely
know.
not.
They can't.
Yes, they cannot.
Okay, so this is the question. So absolutely not.
Uh, for me, parents shouldn't control their teenagers. Uh, what's this called again? I don't know.
Okay. Do you think parents should control what internet sites their teenagers use?
Yeah, internet site. For me, parents shouldn't control. No, no. For me, uh, parents shouldn't manipulate uh what website. Uh, yeah, website that children use. Uh, Even though there are many dangerous information and uh, informal, inappropriate, yeah, inappropriate information on that, uh, children, teenagers like me should know how to use, and they should uh, parents but parents and schools might teach them um, about how to use it appropriately, and the avoid some dangerous context.
Yes.
I just know how to say that.
Okay, well, good. It's not, of course, a complete, so we need to expand it a little bit more since it's so how, for example, some can because it was so, too short for part three. Okay,
Yes.
but let's talk about it. For me, parents shouldn't control or you use manipulate. Yes, you use it. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I keep it. Control or I like this one. For band seven is good. The website that children use. Even though there is a lot of dangerous or inappropriate content online. So dangerous or inappropriate content online. And children and like teenagers, as you said, like you, should learn how to use the internet responsibly. Responsibly. They should be responsible. So this adverb is good. And parents and schools can guide us on
Yeah. Us.
using, of course, on using it appropriately and avoiding harmful content. Okay, so they can guide us. In band nine, we say, in my opinion, okay, for me, in my opinion, parents should not overly, I add an adverb too much, overly control or manipulate, okay, the website that children use, no, access the websites that children access. So instead of use, I want to use access here. Despite the presence of potentially, however, there are some dangerous contents. Dangerous is like a little bit like informal or basic. So you can say, despite, like, however, the presence, exists presence of what potentially, okay, harmful, dangerous, no, harmful or inappropriate content. So despite the presence, however, there are some. You can say, despite the presence of potentially harmful content. And children should, like myself, me should be changed to children like, or teenagers like myself, okay? Should learn, should develop the skills to navigate. I will give you the meaning of it. To navigate to search the internet responsibly. Okay, this one. And of course, parents, educational institutions or school can play a supporting. Parents can play a supporting role. They need to guide us. Supporting role by teaching us. Yeah, how to use the internet safely. Teaching us how to use it safely. Okay. And avoid dangerous materials. And avoid dangerous. I don't want to say content again. I say materials. They are the same. And that's it. Okay, so I have some good better phrases that you can use here. It's really easy. So, for example, you said children and teenagers like me should know how to use it. Then I change it for band 7 should learn how to use in the internet responsibly. And now I can say they can navigate, but they need to develop the skills, okay, to navigate the internet responsibly and safely, okay? And that's it. Okay, let's see. Let's make it one more time. Okay, now
Mm,
better. Okay, just okay. Let me put.
for me, parents shouldn't manipulate our our internet websites, even though they are inappropriate information and content. But I think parents and schools can guide us on using it appropriately and avoiding harmful content. And I think that despite the presence of potentially harmful uh, teenager like myself can develop the skill to navigate the internet responsibly and how to use it safely and avoid the dangerous materials.
To learn how to use it safely and avoid dangerous materials. Yeah, to learn because we need, to what? How to. Okay, so it's important. So just I typed key phrases here. So you need to add some verbs. Okay, so that's important to add some phrases, but this way you can make it better. Now, let's keep going with the next one. Okay, let's see. Okay, again, you're still here. I can say for this 6.5. Why? Because of errors. So you read some sentences, but you didn't use verbs. Like, for example, and you, for example, said avoiding harmful what? I need content here. Okay. So there are some like grammatical errors. So because of that, I say 6.5. When using these phrases, don't forget to put verb. Okay, to learn how to play a supporting, okay, develop, that's really good. Okay, despite the presence of potentially harmful content, children should develop the skills to navigate the internet responsibly. And of course, parents can play in schools or educational institutions. So a school, if I want to give you really formal, okay, or a good one, can say educational institution can be used, let me write, as a school. Okay, this one can be used as a school, but of course you can say institution, so it's okay, but this one is not bad. So if you want to make it. And the last one better. The last question, okay. Uh, do you know why people, could you suggest reasons why some people are deciding to reduce their use of technology?
Can you repeat it again?
Why they don't actually decide not to use technology as much as before. They decide to reduce it.
Who?
People. Some
People.
people decide to do it.
Uh, there's several reasons for this, but I think the big reasons, the 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 major reasons, the major reason is that uh, there are there are several social media such as TikTok that that wastes you a lot of time and you cannot do anything like that you want instantly, and you just want to stay on bed, lazy on bed, and surfing the social media every time. And even though it's entertain and it can help you to release the stress, but literally you cannot do anything that improve yourself, and you just want to stay on social media and waste your time a lot.
Yes, can be. So there are several reasons. Of course, you mentioned one of them. So the next one is actually it can cause addiction. So leads to an addiction that can be really harmful, especially if you spend a lot of time. Yes, there are several reasons for this, but the main reason is that social media platforms, okay, such as TikTok or like YouTube or whatever, or I don't know, Instagram, they can waste a lot of time. For you, I heard you use like, uh, waste you, just they waste a lot of time, waste a lot of time. And then you might end up, end up is really good. You might end up staying in bed for long hours and scroll through. You know that for social media, we use scrolling through, for example, social media. What is this? Scrolling through social media. When it comes to social media, you can use it, even though it can be entertaining, but it can help relieve stress, reduce stress. However, spending too much time on these platforms prevent you from doing anything productive. Prevent you from doing anything productive. Okay, or improving yourself, maybe. Okay, this is like a band 7 one. And relieve stress means relieve, that is reduce stress. You can use it can relieve your stress, but of course, however, spending too much can be a kind of addiction, and of course, prevent you from being productive or doing anything productive or improving yourself. And that's it. Okay, there is no time to talk about Band 9 version, but I have something for you, but totally was good. Your answers were really good. You need to focus on some areas and then it will be better. Okay, let's see. For the next time, if you have time, I don't want to, because I know this is school time and maybe you have a lot to do. I don't want to just force you. No, when you have time, okay, there is no rule that you should do it. You have to do it today or tomorrow. I will send you just, task card related to technology, this topic. Just think about it and write your answer, send me. I want to correct it. Okay, just I want and please don't get help from actually AI, because I want your answer. Of course, you can search for words. That's okay, perfect. But fine, I want you to, okay? Just give me the answer And no matter if you make millions of mistakes, so it's okay, no problem at all. I want to correct it. But I want to have the reason that why I'm correcting your answers because I want you to have your own answers. Okay, so that's really important. So you can read the sample and then just memorize it, but it doesn't work. So when you have time, I will send it. And of course, you can answer and send me. We will talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. That's it. And have a great time. Enjoy your Saturday and see you. So
Goodbye,
tomorrow.
teacher.
Goodbye.